My name is Mugilan Ramya and I'm here to present my slide Burden Pressure Gauge. Introduction. The Burden tube is the namesake of Eugen Burden, a French watchmaker and engineer who invented the Burden gauge in 1849. Over the years, the Burden tube has entrenched itself as the elastic element in the most pressure gauge in application today. The Burden pressure gauge operates on the principle that when pressurized, a flattened tube tends to straighten or regains its circular form in cross section. The principle: when an elastic transducer burden tube in this case is subjected to a pressure, it deflects. This deflection is proportional to the applied pressure when calibrated. So, this is the type of burden tube. There are three types. First, C-shaped burden tube. Second, spiral type. Third is helix type. Construction. As seen in the figure, the pressure input is given to a socket which is soldered to the tube at the base. The other end or free end of the device is sealed by a tip. This tip is connected to a segmental lever through an adjustable length link. The lever length may also be adjustable. The segmental lever is suitably pivoted and the spindle holds the pointer as shown in the figure. A hairspring is sometimes used to fasten the spindle of the frame of the instrument to provide necessary tension for proper meshing of the gear teeth and thereby freeing the system from the backlash. An odor due to friction in the spindle bearings is known as loss motion. The mechanical construction has to be highly accurate in the case of burden tube gauge. If we consider a cross section of the tube, its outer edge will have a larger surface then. How it's working? The pressure to be measured is connected to the fixed open end of the burden tube. The applied pressure acts on the inner walls of the burden tube. Due to the applied pressure, the burden tube tends to change in cross section from elliptical to circular. This tends to straighten the burden tube, causing a displacement of the free end of the burden tube. These are the advantages of the burden tube. First, this burden tube gauge give accurately result. Second, burden tube cost is low. Third, burden tube are simple in construction, so they can use at the construction area, and some companies that are necessary to use the burden tube. Fourth, they can modify to give electrical outputs. They are safe even for high pressure measurement also. Lastly, accuracy is high, especially at high pressure. Now we want to talk about disadvantage. They respond slowly to changes in pressure. They are subjected to hysteresis. They are sensitive to shock and vibration. It cannot be used for precision measurement. Amplification is a must as the displacement of the free end of the bourden tube is low. The slides come to the end. That's all from me, and thank you.